Talking about glasses, those work, dude.
Oh, thanks, man.
Are those regularly? Like you bust those out or special occasions? Or?
Yeah, I'll wear these. These are actually kind of disguise glasses. I'll wear them like if I'm in the airport or somewhere to kind of be a little more incognito, I guess. You know.
I mean, I don't think they have that effect. I think
so?
I just think they look good. They're good glasses.
Let me think.
I don't think I look over. I'm like, who the f is that guy? I think.
Maybe
I think I'd be like, that's Theo Von.
Yeah, maybe I got to get them tinted or something. But
yeah, because just to be clear, you did say I have some sunglasses.
Yeah,
and those are not.
Oh, you wear these? I'll wear them in the sun, dude. It sucks.
Oh, those suck.
Oh yeah,
those suck. Sunglasses.
I would say yeah. I wouldn't put them on a baby.
Have you explored why you think they suck as sunglasses?
No, I haven't really gotten into it, but it's not. I think a lot of it is more me pretending that they work.
Yeah, I could see that.
Did you ever have a sister's boyfriend punk you out or like try to hurt you? I did.
No.
I had one time where, I was always kind of a smartass, I guess. So I'm like, oh yeah, how's the season going? You guys doing all right? And he's
he's an athlete.
He's an athlete. He's thinking that I'm either mocking him or talking to him like an older man would.
Yeah.
And he was like, he just kind of looked
cleaning the gun the whole time.
And and then nobody else was.
Sorry, that's for me plopping on the couch. The couch is against the wall. It's usually.
But everyone is out of the room. Like so it was just me and him for a second, and then he just looked at me and just real quick just punched me in the stomach.
Oh shit! What a beast!
Yeah. I fucking cried. Yeah. I cried. I was like, ugh. And I just.
So were you nicely being like, "How's your season going?" Or were you?
Yeah, he was just taking it. I get it in a sense that he was like, why is this kid that's like a couple years younger than me being like, because I was like, how, and I kind of like I sat like on the arm of the couch. I was like, how's it going, man? Yeah. Like, and I think he was like,
how you doing, champ?
I think he was like, he was thinking I was setting it up. I don't think I'd said something particularly, but he thought I was like, everything going all right there in class, and then he just went like bap like that, and I was like, like that. I cried, dude. I went in the other room and cried, like so he couldn't see me cry, but I totally cried.
And then now it feels like it's almost like it's abnormal if you don't believe that something is potentially out there. Think about their sledgehammers when they show up. Oh wow!
Bro, if they're 8 to 10 feet tall. I mean,
that's not real.
There it is.
That one is not real. But that is allegedly what it looked like. They did a sketch, from the kid's memory. You know what I mean? Able to find serial killers, able to find people that steal things, and also
large, oversized eyes,
put them in
ears wrapped behind the backs of their heads and shit. Like,
froze them.
Big dicks, huge dicks.
And that guy at that conference breathing out of his ears.
Yeah, I mean, there's been so much shit, Tom. It's only a matter of time. I can't wait to see what sports they play. I can't wait for us to cover what sports they play. And if they come into the NFL, we need to institute the headhunting rules again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What do you think? God, by the way, are they going to finally honor that guy, that D coordinator, the one who was like hunt for their heads?
Greg? He's in the NFL. He's back. He's back. Yeah, he's back. Everybody just
salute you, sir. That is the message. I mean, come on. You played defense, AJ, Pac-Man. It's like a coach that's like, let's try to cripple these motherfuckers. That's who you want to play for. That's the coach that I go, I'm going to sacrifice myself for this guy. The message should be eliminate the enemy. And I just feel like they should do a special Hall of Fame induction while he's coaching. That is unbelievable.
Bought me a beer and told me I'm funny for.
Wow. I don't even know what that means.
It's still a compliment.
Yeah.
It is. Like, you know what I mean? It's not a cool way to say it, but it's still positive. Like, there's people thinking that here, so I'm just saying, like, I've run into you actually a few times over the last few years, even on tour. You've popped up at shows that I was at. You remember we've run into each
Club
other?
Soda Kenny got me a ticket to see you at the MSG during the 9/11 thing, and you were incredible.
Thank you.
I knew you. I mean, I was amazed when Jon Stewart went up to you, begging to talk to you and with his kids and everything. So I was so happy to see that.
It was a fun night. That was a really fun night, and it was so fun to see you. And I was talking about. I go, my friend really wants a picture. My high school friend. And because my buddy of mine from high school was at that show.
Right.
And then they're like, okay. And then that person started to go up to you. Like, is your friend? I go, that's not my friend. That guy's Asian. And he was like, oh.
Well, it was during COVID, so I understand.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. This is a problem everywhere.
To Vegas, and you told me to tell you when.
Oh, yeah. Just pick a weekend. I'll send you to Vegas too. Okay.
Okay. I love you, Tommy. I'm so excited with this surprise. I can't get over it.
I love you too. I miss you. Okay.
Okay. I miss you.
Okay. Bye, Mom. Well, hopefully this will be our last year and we don't have to do this anymore.
Have you ever played acoustic guitar at a party?
No. Now I'm insulted. This is fucking bullshit. I thought there was a little bit of respect. Come on.
Storms out. Jay, we have to follow a series.
I think I stepped on one. I don't think I ever played one. I just did ayahuasca.
Did you really?
Yeah,
that's
baked,
nice.
The chocolate, like they cook, so you don't have to go through the vomiting diarrhea. They cook it down into these. It doesn't taste good, but it's way better than have like the authentic version. And I'm so stupid that everyone I've told to, they're like, "What are you?" Like I ate it at night right before. I was like, "I'll eat it before bed." I'm like, it'll help me go to bed. I was just like wanting to feel a buzz, and then I was just in bed. I was like,
how strong was it?
It was too strong.
Wait, you took just ayahuasca just on a whim?
Yeah, like 11 o'clock at night.
I thought you were like with a shaman, like having a guided.
No, here's the thing: the shaman sent it to me with instructions. I didn't read them. I didn't look. I read them the next day, and they were like, go into this with intention, and like I just ate it, and I was just in bed like, what the. I shouldn't be on tour this much. Like I was just Well, that is a good rule, though.
Don't your
friend. I even had in college a guy who we were friends, and then we kind of like weren't that good, and his ex came over to my place one night and just put it on me, like put it fully on me.
What are these whores?
And I was 20 years old.
Sure.
But I'm saying it wasn't like I think I could. Like she just went for it. And I said no because he's my friend.
It's a great guy.
Because and here's the thing, I didn't even like him anymore. And I was like, I go, this would be too much to deal with. Another guy had the same opportunity with the same girl, and did, and it,
Where's that guy? I want to do that guy's podcast.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Mrs. Segura.
You're really dabbling in
Oh yeah, this is a hot topic for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you your ex?
Sure. Endor's dating for 7 years.
Oh, that all right. Well, but that has turned into something then.
Sure,
right?
yeah.
Him and my girl dated for a couple of months, casual, whatever.
Okay.
It's not like they hooked up or anything. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And then, we fell in love, and we've been together ever since.
I mean, but that's
sure.
It's not the same example.
Not the same.
Sure.
She was just going to let me put it in her ass. Yeah.
God, I swear, I've known this guy for 20 years, and he's always been like, I wasn't a big dater. And then we turn on these mics, and he's like, this
I just told a story about how I didn't do something.
It's true.
I feel like it counts, though, getting proposition. You couldn't even tell me?
What would the story have been? One time, this beautiful girl with the tightest little hole came over.
Oh, my God.
Threw it at me.
Begging for
All
it.
right.
I would like to have a kid because I think it would be funny. I think kids are very funny.
This is true.
I would like to maximize that in my life. And I think at a certain point, when I'm 40, I'm going to need a reboot. And I'm going to pump one out to be my little material.
very
giver.
funny.
They're so funny.
They're very funny.
Yes.
And they're also, they're manipulative much earlier than you think. Like in your mind, when you haven't had kids, or like even when they're babies, you're like, oh, they'll be like conniving at, I don't know, you go like 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, my 4-year-old, he comes up to me and he goes, you know, mom is a lot more fun than you. And I go, okay, thanks. And he goes, yeah, she just like takes us to more fun places, does a lot more things that are fun than you do. And I go, okay, thanks for telling me. And then he goes, will you get me a scooter for my birthday? And I go, well, I mean, you just told me that mom is more, and then you asked me that, and he leans over and he goes, you're more fun than mom.
Oh my!
And I go,
evil.
He goes, now will you get me a scooter?
Oh my
and I was like, I don't believe you.
We both know you could be more fun
I was
than
like,
mom.
that, but it was like it was like so calculated.
Yeah.
He's like, did you like that?
He slid you a hundo. He was like,
yeah,
let's make this.
He was
work.
greasing you up.
yeah.
That's awesome.
And they've been doing that for
Wow.
like, I'll be like, no more iPad to the older one. He's 7, and then he'll be like, if I give you like a big, he has a deep voice. He goes, what if I give you like some kisses and hug you? And I was like,
is he black?
yeah,
Is he a little black?
he's a little
guy?
blackhead. And I go, no,
What if I
dude.
fucking hug you and stuff.
You know, hug
If
you,
I do
kiss
that
you,
gay shit
and
you love.
You give you the, and then I get an iPad. I go, no, it's not about kisses and hugs, bro. I was at a bar in LA, and it was dark. It was like a cool vibe. And this girl approached me. Again, I'm like 22 or 23 years old. Approached me and was very forward and like flirty and asked for my number, right?
Mhm.
Which I was like, wow, that's pretty like bold, and it was cool the way she did it. So I was like, yeah, I gave her my number. She called me the next day and was like, just, talking about, what do you want to do? You want to do something this Friday? And I was like, sure. So I go to pick her up, and I was like, damn, it was dark in that bar. Like, this is not, this is wild. So I was immediately like, the fuck do I do? So she was like, let's go to this party. Let's go to this bar. Let's go, and I'm like, I'm trying to do the exit strategy.
Right.
I'm trying not to be like, I'm not going to leave her on the 405. I want to, but I'm not going to. So I just kind of like, I drive and I just kind of shut down. Like, you don't want to keep, even if you find the person cool, if you're like, this is not going to go anywhere, you don't want to like keep engaging, like
Right.
making her laugh, or like I'm having like pretend.
You don't want to let her think
You're
that
having
you're
a good time.
interested.
Exactly. So the only thing I did was just kind of like shut down. Like
Mhm.
I just turned into an Uber driver. I was like, mm-hmm. You want me to turn it up?
That's a red flag.
Yeah. Okay. So
Blast
Fine.
the music so she can't speak.
yeah, I was like, the voice is the best part about you, and it's not great. So
Dang.
when I find, I did the spots. It was somebody had a party, and then I take her back to her place, and I was like, well, at least I got here. The whole thing was like, just get back to dropping her off.
Yeah.
And then she was like, do you want to come up? I was like, nope. And then hard no. And then she leaned in to kiss, and I gave her my cheek.
Oh.
But that's not misleading. That's a very clear message. And then
No, that's a direct, I'm not interested.
yeah, exactly. Which I wanted her to know.
Right.
So I did that, and then I was like, you don't owe me for gas. Just get the out. So